Hello everyone, Mrs. Gigi here. Today you can almost see what we are going to prepare, but before that I wanted to show you a thing or two. First, I do want to thank Darlene. She was my partner in swap, napkin swap, and I got some beautiful napkins. So let's look into those. These ones, beautiful wintry snowflake napkin. It will probably be used, if not in December, then in January, February. Let's look into this one. Let's see. Oh, French cafe and a bicycle. Beautiful. Can always be used for something. This one is, I really like this one. So we were supposed to send 5 napkins, and these are the 5 that I got from her. I have no clue about the name of this flower in English, but I love this flower for different reasons. It's so extra special to me, so thank you so much. I think I've got this one from another American friend. The beautiful flowers. So this can definitely be cut up and used and things like that. And this was really funny. Be in 2 different, let's see if we can fold it out, 2 different parts of, polka dots, bigger polka dots, and this zigzaggy type pattern. Really fun. So thank you so much, Darlene. And when talking about napkins, you can't really get too many of them. I was at the dollar store today, bought this one for was it $1? I think it was. And isn't it cute? I just had to, even though it's not really autumn or those type things anymore. But this was really cute, and I couldn't let it go when I saw it, so I had to have it. So now I'm prepared for next year. Really, isn't it funny saying next year? Forest friends. So this was really beautiful. Benson grass. I have no clue. Haven't heard about them before. So that's one thing. And I don't know. I'm not really going to do too much today when it comes to napkins, because this is what we are going for today, or at least a little bit of a preparation. These are Tsunami Rose digitals, and I am going to use those for my December daily. Hello, Dana. Nice to see you. So I have prepped, I had a whole bunch of uh, pages and ephemera pieces in this digital kit. So I'm a design team member of Tsunami Rose. So I just printed out some of them because I know that I will use them throughout my December daily and show you, all throughout December. No worries at all, Dana. It's what it is when it comes to the time zone things. No worries. So we are going to use parts of this or pages. I'm not really sure. This one, this is really cute. And this one too. And there are two different top kits here. And this one is from, let's see, I printed them out and I thought I had it all figured out, but apparently I haven't. This one is really cute with the gingerbread man and everything there. And this one is, it's a kind of the same without, a little less gingerbread type thing going. And these, I printed these out. So either they will go on journaling tags or in the journal itself among all other pages and flips and whatnot, because if you haven't seen it, my December dailies usually end up being quite thick, and these I'm also going to use a couple of scrapbook paper, and with that it's getting even thicker. Hello, Stephanie. So I have to figure this one out. I'm just going to prepare the whole thing, but because it is not December yet, not quite yet. So let's see. I'll just take a little piece of thing here, because usually when I do these, I have a little pocket just to flip them up like this. And for this one, I'm going to flip it on the other side, so we'll have it right side up, if you will, because that is kind of important to me when making things. So we will combine these papers with Tsunami Rose. So we have the little mark there. Just going to have a tiny bit of flip there. So I hope that you had a beautiful start to your day, or even lunchtime it is for some of you. So that's kind of the right way to go. I am not going to, usually, I just fold it like this and then we have a pocket there and a pocket there. But I'm not going to do anything because I haven't quite decided on what I want to do. If I want to leave them as pocket or if I want to cut them up and use them, for other different things. But actually doing the same here with this one, looking into, let's see, is it the other way? No, that doesn't matter in terms of that. So let's see, this one, I'm thinking I want to create tags with. Just folding it kind of to the right size. And this one, let's see. That's the houses on that side. So that will definitely needs to be the right way, because we don't want to have them upside down, don't we? We do not want that. And if I'm, as you can see, I'm not doing any sort of measurements. Let's see, that way. Most of these I will cut off and use as tags. So that's why some of them might be some of them might actually be kind of good to have as pockets too. That way. Oh, this is a kind of a one that, let's see, do I want to have it this way around? It's making me a tiny bit dizzy, just saying. That way. Something tells me it's a little bit better than with having it this way around. So I'm just going to do the little mark making. Oh, is it? What? Your son came to talk to you. Oh, okay. Well, that's things happening in family. I was at one point actually thinking that I weren't going to do any streaming today because it is actually one of my daughter's birthday today. But then, she didn't mind, and we have done a little bit of a celebration for her already. Let's see, I'll actually put that one there. This one, most of these things I know will be covered, so or at least partly covered it will be, but it is to me a lot of things going on some of these papers, and that's why I haven't really used them. But that's kind of nice, isn't it? Usually we do have one of those go-to paper packs or paper pads, don't we all? Let's see this last one. So as far as the paper from Tsunami Rose, I know that there will be different ones throughout this journal. And now let's see, this one is green with a lot of color on there. So I am thinking now that the really, the hard thing begins. Do I want to start the whole thing with this? Actually going to fold it this way around a tiny bit, just like that, and then maybe one of these. I know that I need to cut them down to size because I'm printing them out the original size, and here in Europe we have a slightly different size when it comes to printer paper and things like that, so I usually have to cut it down to fit the whole thing. A tiny bit up here too. And of course I could have taken my paper cutter out, but no, if you know me, I don't. So we have the first page. We have, do we want to have this one? Yeah, I would say now the real preparation part of this begins. and I will add pages to it too. So I did get the pink one. I did get this, I got 3 different ones actually, and I got, a little ephemera um, pieces too. Things like this that needs to be cut up. These I did downsize a tiny bit. So I have quite a lot. And it is going to be a chunky little monkey this time a year. It's always like that. I don't know why. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. So this one will be cut off, and I'm going to freestyle again. And when it comes to this whole thing, I'm not sure if I will, cover this so you just see one little tiny part of the thing or not. But we'll definitely have to do something. But, when it comes to creating things, I know that I've had this for I don't even know how many years. Sometimes it just needs to be used. Just can't just lay there screaming. Oh, digitals. The good thing about digitals is that you can print and print and print however many times you like. That's the beauty. Kind of like that. What if, just saying, putting that one, no, it's not the same. Because it would have been kind of nice to just glue it on there, wouldn't it? That's a thought. We will have to see. It's one of those that I kind of want to do like that for you, because I know that it can be a little bit too much for your eyes. I kind of like this one. So I'm thinking about adding some coffee dyed paper too. Usually when thinking December journal or December daily, one might say that you do 1 page a day. But for this year, I definitely know it will be several pages and a whole lot of fun. So, yep, we will see. We will see. It actually be that I take my scrapbook paper and just glue these on. It was kind of nice to do that. So we celebrated the first weekend of Advent. So this year it's a little bit special. Usually it's 4 weeks, and on the 4th week, Christmas actually is the 4th week up until in December. But this year, and I don't, every so often it happens that it's not 4 weeks until Christmas, it's the 5th week. So we have 4 Advent weekends and then Christmas. So that's what we have celebrated. There are a couple of more weekends, but not too many. Let's see, this one. I am thinking, do I want red? Do I want white? Am I going to cut the page or am I going to leave it as a pocket? Let's see. No, I don't know if I like that. No, we will just fold it for now. Like that. So we have a red page there, open it up and having pockets if we like. And then we have these. This one, are we going this way? I'm feeling white and decoration. White and decoration, there will be a lot. Usually when it comes to December dailies, I combine all sorts of things. For this year, I'm thinking that I will actually sew a little bit more than I usually do in the journal itself. So we will see. And then, of course, all the other fun things. I was watching a new YouTuber to me, Daniel Mellon. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I will put her information down below in the description box. She did inspire me making some sewing project for throughout really as prompts throughout November and December. So that's an ongoing thing for her right now. Let's look into the houses. We will fold it like this. I'm thinking something like it anyway. If I'm seriously, did I do that wrong? Just the tiniest bit wrong. It won't show. I know that it won't show in the end, but preferably it would be kind of nice to have it the right way around to begin with. And there we have these. And what more? Do we want to add something like that? I think not. Someone mentioned her the other day and I can't remember who it was. I think her name was Danielle. And now I need actually to look it up just because if I'm not mistaken, let's see. I have it here and her name is Daniela Mellon. We'll actually put her link here in chat for those of you who are interested, because it has a lot of fun stitching projects. A lot of fun stitching, especially like a prompt game kind of thing throughout November, December. So she was totally new to me. It's always fun to look up new videos and be inspired by new crafty members of this great community. So she has a lot of YouTube videos, but now when I'm all into stitching myself, I have it like a little project, a relaxing kind of project. Either I do a drawing or I do some slow stitching. So, and it's just, to have a couple of minutes, actually. So let's see what we will do with this one. Just like that, holding it. And of course, with this, Tsunami Rose have loads of background pages that you can use and download. She has loads of digital pages too, and I know that I will definitely add. Hello, Kathy. She does have a lot of sewing projects. Oh, you are new to the whole sewing thing. I am kind. I have been sewing. I haven't been sewing here on my YouTube channel. I usually just sew for fun, so I kind of mention it as doing a little bit of slow stitch project. So, and I am not the kind of sewer that makes, beautiful things sewing with the sewing machine like Pam, our friend Pam. I wish I were able to do beautiful project like her, but unfortunately, no. I have a friend that I usually talk to when it comes to creating, some sort of dress or anything. I just have a piece of fabric and then suddenly, ta-da, that kind of feeling. Like, seriously, how did you do that? That's me when it comes to sewing things. And me and my sewing machine, we are becoming friends, one might say. We are definitely not best friends. Kathy, good to see you. So this will definitely not be all, you all know that. This will just be a tiny little beginning of the December daily. And for those that haven't been around, I did start to create some ephemera pieces too, so it will be a lot of things happening this year. Now I'm thinking, should I go green? Two signature. I definitely know two signatures or even more signatures. That's how I feel this year. Am I thinking that one might be nice? Let's see. I'm just folding all the pages. These are definitely not going in the same signature. Definitely not. Let's see. I'll just fold it down slightly. And then this one will go, I'm not sure about this one. This one might be go like that. No, we will have it go this way around. Let's look into it. 2 or even more signatures. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure about this one. Let's see. Because as you can see with scrapbook paper, it kind of gets really chunky monkey fast. Really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm thinking 3 and 1 more. 2, let's see. I do have a lot more scrapbook paper that I can add to this. 1, 2. I'm thinking, should I go like that? 1 signature, 2 signatures, because I won't have these pockets to all of them either. So 1, 2, 3, and then middle, and adding all other type things, and then 1, 2, another one there, and then the third one. Let's see if we can do something about this one though. So we have a little bit of a plan. Usually that plan kind of end up not being the one that we are going for, but that's just how it is. That's more like it. Need to eat something, of course, do that. You have to eat. That's an important thing. That's definitely one important thing. Some sort of lunch, I presume. Some sort of lunch. So this will be the second signature, the first signature, and let's see. I have, from years and years, done some cutting up on different type of things from actually from just the junk mail that I got last couple of years. I did do a little thing when it comes to really looking through what I have when it comes to Christmas. Realized that this year it wasn't really that much. At least, this time of year, usually there is a lot of sending out stuff when it comes to, prepping for Christmas things, but they haven't really sent out anything in the mail yet. So that's kind of strange to me. And then, of course, we got the information that next year we're not going to get any junk mail anymore from our, the Swedish post office, because they decided as an environment type thing that they are not going to participate in just having junk mail, because most of the companies you can sign up for digital email, so they are promoting that, and that to me is of course a bit good, but then a little bit strange because then I won't have anything to when it comes to those things. So that's going to be a bit of extra challenge. So I have created all of these pockets, tags, bits and pieces for those that followed along last week. So those will be going in as flips and flops and, flip out, flip up, flip side and whatever. And tags and belly bands and pockets and things like that. And I will back them with a little bit sturdier paper. This might be a tuck, things like that. Hello, Teresa. So this is going to be fun, together with these. One thing though that I kind of feel like, because nowadays when I'm working like I do, I feel like I have 3 times a week in my craft room. It is kind of sad in a way, but I kind of feel like, I have to do as much as possible when I'm going live. So we will kind of start the cutting out of this. Have a beautiful rest of your day, Stephanie. Thank you for stopping by. And hello, Beth. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Are we going to go full on actually making something with these? Or something else? I was actually looking into making a little bit of I want to say Christmas themed theme, but no. I kind of worked. I think it was Nona Grace. Her name is Nona Grace, a new to me YouTuber that I met over at Create with Becca, and she had a video released not too long ago talking about seams, and I was kind of inspired to make a tiny one, and I'm going to put in my December daily. Of course, thinking about these, and my way of seeing a scene is almost to creating small little ATC cards. It's not going to be something that I use in that sense. I'm just going to look it through and be inspired by the scene pages. So that's why I'm thinking it's kind of like ATC cards when making one. Hello, Janet. Welcome. So what's for dinner today, Janet? Have you already eaten, maybe? Our American friends have either breakfast or maybe their lunch or something. But when it comes to me and Janet and all other, all around the world, we have dinner. Well, I've already eaten mine. What's on the table? Yep, that's the thing. And look at all of these. Tsunami Rose. I have resized them a tiny bit, but Tsunami Rose Digital. Nothing yet. That's really inspiring to hear in a way, because usually when that happens to me, within a couple of minutes just sitting there looking on YouTube on something or looking at the table, kind of feels like now I know what to do. I am definitely getting in the Christmas mode and preparing my December daily. I don't really have too much time anymore here in the craft room, so I will just sit here, do a little bit of preparation because soon it's here. Because of allergies, I couldn't really buy a real tree, but today I bought a tree that we are going to have in school for the kids. So we are definitely going for some tree decoration tomorrow. Corn Brussels sprouts and oh, well, that sounds yummy. Do you have any leftovers for since Thanksgiving? I haven't really prepared anything for Christmas yet, but I know people that prepare a special thing to drink. It's not alcohol, but it needs to be flavored several weeks before. So I know people that have done that for several weeks already. I will make decorations with the kids, and then we will put them up in the tree. I don't know if it is a thing in other parts of the world, but here in Sweden we have had advent calendars for I don't even know how many years. So each day in December, children opened, and there was actually a special TV show each day throughout December, an advent calendar TV show, like a children's TV show. And we are going to prepare some decorations that we are going to use like each day throughout December. And we've already done a couple of things, but it's going to be a thing that they will add throughout December to the tree. So at the end of December, or actually Friday before Christmas, they have their whole tree decorated and ready for Christmas. Teresa, I made pumpkin pie and loved it. Oh, well, that's really nice. I don't really like pumpkin pie. I think it's a little bit too sweet, but it's nice that you did try it and liked it. I realized that me thinking it's too sweet, don't believe a word I say, because I am not too much into any kind of sweet thing, any cookies or cake or candy or anything like that. I can definitely eat candy and cookies and things, but if I were to choose a thing or two, I would rather take salty things. So I think, like, a banana could be too sweet to eat. I don't know why. It's just how I feel. And I know that bananas, they aren't really sweet. If you're not waiting until they are not, like, not even eatable, I would say, because sometimes you wait a little bit too long. So these will be cut up and used throughout the December daily for decorations, for tags, for other things, of course. Just glued in for fun. And so almost like decorating your tree, and then at the end of December, the tree is fully decorated and ready to be tossed out almost. But oh, you have a sweet tooth. Sometimes I'm actually wishing that I had one, but the I would say the only positive thing in that sense is the dentist's bill. It's not really. It's on a level that's just regular checkups and things. So that's one good thing. Look up Japanese fruit pie. That's that sounds nice. Really nice, actually. They have a little bit of a different type, when it comes to their cuisine. If I remember it, I will get my mother's cookbook. Oh, does she usually make this Japanese fruit pie? I'm all into the food instead of, not really too much of a sweet tooth, but, all the good food throughout Christmas and being able to celebrate it with friends and family, of course. But then we realized, usually around Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, and, things like that, that's what we call red days here in Sweden, which means that everybody, except for those in, like, the medical field or firefighters, police, and things like that, they are not getting their day off, of course. But other than that, other workplaces, they are totally closed. So we always get time off in the big holidays like that, which means that we always, spend time with friends and family and eating a lot of things and playing mostly board games or card, in a card game. Anything. She is the only one that I've ever seen that made it. Oh, fruit and pecans. Oh, almost a pecan pie, but with fruit. That sounds really yummy, actually. Shops, yep. There are, the big, the really, big supermarkets. They are opened until 2 o'clock. because 3 o'clock, there's a famous, it's actually Disney, it's a famous TV show. So everywhere, the big shops, not the malls, just the supermarkets with groceries and things like that, they are open, but they are only open till 2 o'clock. Because 3 o'clock, they kind of need to be home for the big TV show. So you can only imagine the feeling when you realize December 22nd, or things like that, that you definitely have to buy food for several days, because there won't be hardly any shops open or anything. So usually when it comes closer to the 20th or something, the grocery stores are full packed with people. But everybody knows how it is. So hello, Barbara. Welcome. Now we're going to use these to make a little scene. I'm kind of, isn't he cute? The little snowman. And these to definitely make a little Christmas theme. And candy cane little thing going here. And when it comes to the thing that I'm cutting out, is tsunami rose. And as you can see, if you have a little brother scanning cut or any other of those machines, you can use that one to cut these out, because it has a border around it, which makes it a little bit easier to cut it out, even using a pair of scissors. I'm doing this, one might say, a little boring part first, but it is, in terms of process, needs to be done. Now thinking, should I go with just regular piece of printer paper? I'm thinking that's the easiest way to go when it comes to a scene. So I will use that. Cutting these quickly out as well, especially this one. I think this is the one that we will use. And no other of these pages, maybe. We will leave those. Let's see if I remember how to make a scene. I'm thinking, isn't it like 3? Oh no, I'm thinking seriously, is it 3 or 4? Is it, now when thinking about it, is it 3 or 4 panels? I'm thinking half and half and half all the time, but I'm not sure. Half and half, and something like this. I know that we're supposed to cut in the middle, which means there. To me, that makes, yep, that makes 4. like that. Let's see. So of course, when doing it like this, it will be, yep, something like this. There we have it, the little scene. And now I'm thinking, should I go with pockets on this one? Could be kind of cute. I think I am, which means, let's see, we will start this one with going top. Yep, we will go top on this one. Doing it this way around, which makes it easier to see. Just the tiniest little flip there. And this will be this way. And let's see, am I going? Yeah, I will go with top one here too, I think. Tiniest one. And then the little side here. Like that. I'll actually go a tiny bit deeper on the little bit here. Just the tiniest thing. So, which means we have to think a little bit extra here when it comes to the gluing part. So we'll have to glue this one down here. Are we even able? This happened to me the other way. We will have to figure it out together. And this thing, no, it means that I have definitely not been in the craft room. I know since forever, really. Isn't that clogged up? And then it's cold here too. Let's see if we can get the little cloud. I can hear it. It's definitely there. It was. Let's see. Yep. Better already. Let's see. Which makes it way better like that. We'll have that one that could be open on top. Oh, we don't like storms. We do not like storms at all. Let's see, this one will be glued down here with a little bit of glue. This one will be glued on here at the bottom. And the last one will be glued like a tiny bit of there. So, what are we going to do with you, little scene? This one is, I got it in a pack of 5, I think it was, from Amazon. I think you can actually buy it in Dollar Tree or Dollar Store. I've seen people buying it there before. So this is really handy little thing. So what are we going to do? We're going to use these. I kind of like this one on the first page. It's not too Christmassy. Let's see if we have the little scissors. And I'm going inside. Am I going all the way around? I think I am. Putting a little bit of more effort into cutting these things. And maybe just adding in some of the scrapbook paper that is in the pile that I will never ever use because I think it's ugly. I don't know about you, but I've seen what's her name again? Gail Augustinelli, in her remaking of her scrapbook paper that she will never ever use. She's made like, her own style paper, adding paint and almost done it like a mixed media type project with those. So I've been tempted, but I'm not sure. So something will definitely need to be done here when it comes to this, but I'm not going to do it too Christmassy, just the tiniest bits, because that means if I do go full on Christmas, means that I can't really do. It's not even December yet, or at least to me, you have to wait just a time, just a little bit. So we will have something like that, and a thing or two there. Let's see. We have a bit of paper. A bit of white paper to me means reuse it for something. And I will reuse part of it to, hopefully, let's see. I need my golden pen. Do I have it here? Yes, I have. Let's see if it's one of those that will work with me or not. Is it this one that works? Yep, it is. And I'm going to write in Swedish. Was now thinking at one point, am I or am I not? But I feel like I want to write in Swedish. So I will go making Christmas, which is jul. And then Mary. We'll do it over here because I am going to cut it out. And do a little thing here with our cut off paper piece. So wish me good luck. Cutting it all the way around. So the funny thing is, when thinking about Merry Christmas, it's kind of, you know, a long word. For me, it's just 6 letters. God jul. Merry Christmas. Oh, you would like to write in Swedish? I'm thinking writing in Swedish wouldn't be as hard as talking Swedish. But I'm not sure, of course. But I kind of feel when it comes to languages, it is easier to write and understand the words rather than, you know, doing it speaking it yourself. So I was thinking, should I go this one or plain red? What do you think? What do you think? I'm thinking plain red right now because it's a little bit too busy. Let's see. Do I have it right in front of me? Hope I have it here. I have orange. No, definitely not orange. We don't want that. I would love to have, you know, have this type red. Do we like that? I don't know. Let's go. Let's go with that one. I am going to glue it down. So this will say God Jul. Merry Christmas. And I'm thinking, should I go? Yep, I will go like that. I am going to cut it down a tiny bit. And this one, of course, glue it down. Is it? Of course not straight, but I don't really mind. Do I? And that needs to be a tiny bit closer. Oh, you got yourself some tea. I have my coffee here right in front of me. Starting to get cold like it usually is, you know, when creating. I kind of, you know, prepare and do everything, and then suddenly I realize I haven't been drinking any and it's cold. So there we have. Looking into something else, we do need some sort of border. I'm thinking red, of course, when it comes to Christmas time, and this one, wish me luck again, kind of like this deep red. It's almost burgundy type red. But I kind of like that one more than the, I wouldn't say like regular um, Christmassy red, but yep, the coffee is really big here in Sweden with the Swedish fika. As we all know. And this time of year with the ginger bread men, you know, like gingerbread cookies. So that will kind of be at least part of the front. Let's see if we can add something else. And it might be one of those. Let's see, do I like anything in this one that we can kind of cut off and use? There is, you know, traditional things there. Or there's something maybe I would say eatable in this, and of course there are. Are we going with the Christmas cookie? Christmassy, the gingerbread man there. Let's see. I don't know. I have no clue. Do we like to? Let's see. Let's look into these. I'm thinking maybe cutting this one up into pieces. And using smaller pieces of this on the front. I wouldn't say cover, but it's kind of the cover for the scene. Just going to glue it down. And then, of course, it could be, I'm looking into adding things like sickles, you know, things like this. But that will definitely be the last little bit of thing that I add. Because I always forget that I've added it, and then it becomes all blobby things. We'll cut this one out too and use to put it on top here on the front page of this one. What I might say, let's see, do I want to add even more? I'm thinking just a tiny bit more greenery. A little one up here. Something like that. And then on to what's going to be inside here. The next project, one might say. So we are going for kind of like Do we want to have this? Or this one? These are definitely too big, are they? Gingerbread house. Could cut that one out and use somehow. I will use this. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. So I would say that this will go into the little December Daily Chunky Monkey journal that I'm preparing. Let's see if we can kind of cut these little things out too. I'm not cutting it 100%. These are so tiny little bits and pieces, so I'm not sure if it will even show. Oh, these are really beautiful. It's the digital from Tsunami Rose. Some ephemera pieces. And it will be these and I would say many more because she has a whole bunch of beautiful ephemera pieces in her Etsy shop that I will put in my December Daily. So we have a little cup and now we kind of need to I feel an urge to use this thing here. And let's see, we'll cut it down to kind of the size, a tiny bit bigger, of course, to be on the safe side. And sorry if it's a little bit, all over the place for you right now. It's kind of like that for me too, but I'm thinking that I will actually just, add a little thing or two here. Something like that. Be kind of nice. Let's see, will you like it on a train? What have I missed? What have I missed? Janet Nash, kind of you to say, however, I don't like, I won't like it later. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Vanessa. It's never a good thing to lose anybody, and especially with close friends or relatives. I'm so sorry to hear about that. losing one friend or loved one, that is really, really hard. I know a lot of people that have lost, friends and family lately. It's really, really sad when thinking about it. We will continue this though. Maybe create a thing in memory of your cousin would help. To create is one of the things that makes me feel way better in all, and I wouldn't say like depending on what's happened because I've lost a couple of relatives and things, and I've always gone to creativity and create things. I don't like that at all. So we are definitely going to make it pink, aren't we? We're going to cover this as best as we can. Try again. Oh, a memory book. That's a really, really nice way of combining the creativity and making something that's really, really beautiful. Let's see, do we want to have this one work? I hope it will be. I'm doing hearts because, who knows what's in there, but I kind of like a warm coffee or hot cocoa or whatever it is in there. Just like that. Thinking maybe even adding some small little stars which will symbolize snowflakes or stars. Something like that, and here too. And when it comes to creating like this, thinking about it, I took a regular printed paper, and there we had our little piece of canvas, if you like, to create the scenery, the beauty of the scene. So it could be an ongoing type thing here, of course. What more to add? Are we going something to eat? Maybe a bigger, something bigger. Let's see. Oh, that would be kind of nice. I need to print these out smaller, at least for making it a scene like this. I am tempted to go, I'm going to use this light to use a little remembrance of Vanessa's relative. And you have a little cow, or what is it? It's tiny. A little cow or a sheep, maybe. The beauty of creating scenes like this is that you can actually take printer paper and a magazine or junk mail type paper or whatever you have and create some beautiful small little creations. I do have, let's look into if I am going to use some hearts, because I kind of like the heart idea. Let's use 2 hearts. I think that's kind of enough for this page. Maybe 3. Two is kind of strange when thinking about it, isn't it? Something like that. Glue it down. Let's see, put that one there. And that one. How did I even have it? That's the thing. Let's see. I had one slightly off like that, I think. And then this one. Something like that. I will not be able to fold it if it's too crooked. So we will put the light like that. And gold pen again. Can't really get too much gold when it comes to Christmas. Silver, gold, red, green. I don't know. Are there any type other colors that you have? Like I know that some might have silver and blue for symbolizing winter time, or things like that. I know one thing though, even though I know I would love to spend more time together with you. I have my daughter's birthday today. And before she goes to bed, I definitely want to say good night to her. So this might actually be the last little page in this scene for now, but I will be back again tomorrow. So throughout December, there will be a little bit of focus on the December daily journal. And you know, December related things. Let's see, we'll start the little framing here. And going down here. And then we might focus on getting some small little tags in here tomorrow. I don't know about this birthday type thing going, but apparently that's a big deal, isn't it? And should I add? I am kind of blue and teal, yeah. If I'm adding stickles to this, I won't be able to close it, would I? But I'm tempted, so I will do it. I will do it. You know, it's one of those things. We will have to let it dry before closing it up. At least now again thinking, should I go all the way around this or just adding it on two? Kind of like the look. I will do two of them and see. Or is it that you just have to continue? Let's see. Soon finished with this one, so. Yep, of course you can't just leave it lonely with no stickle dots. You have to add a little bit of some finishing touches to this one too. So I'm tempted to go on each and every one of those dots too, of course, but I'm not. So I will just leave it like this for now, not really closing it too much, but showing it like that. That's the beginning. I did it again. I did it. I need to redo one. So that will be, no one will ever notice. That will be our little scene for today. We will continue it tomorrow. Together with, and I am thinking now that I will, do a little bit of a touch-up type thing. These two signatures, which will be my December daily. Chunky Monkey this year, I will definitely see to that. But it was kind of fun to just start doing a little bit more Christmas themed things. I love Christmas. Have I told you that? Or you might have realized. So 1:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your day and have a good night's sleep to those of you who are going to sleep. And to all the replayers, thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.